Getting people to read the Bible seems to be the problem. Statistics point out that while almost 60% surveyed gave a lot of thought to how the Bible might apply to their lives, only 46% admitted to reading the Bible only twice a year or less.
The biblical illiteracy, and that's how I usually refer to it, how the public today just doesn't know anything about the Bible. They don't know what the Bible stories are. They don't know the history of the church either. They don't really know where the Bible came from, how its various components and parts came together. And that does leave the general public, and I'm sorry to say even a lot of people in the church itself, leaves them very vulnerable to crackpot claims. And we as Christians need to address it and encourage people in the church to read the Bible and understand it better. Certainly if we expect people outside the church to read the Bible and take it seriously.
So what's the future of the Bible, and why should people read it?
People love stories. People love novels. People love films. The Bible's a story. In fact, it's the story. It's the best story. That's the reason it's the best-selling book of all time. The Bible is totally relevant. I mean, do you like tragedy? Well, read the Book of Kings. It's a tragedy. It's a sad story. Do you love romantic poetry? Well, read the book of Song of Songs. Do you need to be encouraged? Read Psalm 23. The Bible has got something for everyone.
The reason I would say that everybody must read the Bible is because it is something that has influenced culture far more than all the classical works of antiquity. I mean, the Bible stands apart from anything that has ever existed in the West. So if you say, well, I've never heard of Shakespeare, people would think you're an idiot. Well, similarly, if you don't know the Bible, if you don't know basically what it says, you cannot be literate in the world, certainly not in the Western world. You're not going to get half the references that people are making, even references that you don't know are biblical. And actually, I'll bet that anybody who reads the Bible will be shocked at what it says because they think they know what it says, and I will guarantee most people who haven't really read it do not know what it says. They'll be blown away by half of the things they discover.
While many young people are growing up in a society that promotes a secular, naturalistic worldview, it's evident that some are open to the Bible's message.
I think there's huge levels of spiritual openness and curiosity in people. In some ways, maybe even because the culture has become so secular. One of the things that we find on campus is that as we pursue God's agenda of justice and multi-ethnicity and, kind of seeking the kingdom, a lot of people are interested in that, but they don't know why. And so being able to come in and say, well, actually, here's why we think we do this, because there's a God who cares about this, and there's a God who cares about you, and there's a God who knows every individual and who is able to sort out the systems. People are really intrigued by that.